What's up, you guys? Today I'm going to rank the most profitable types of real estate in order from least to most. Look, I'm not just going to talk about my personal opinion. I'm also going to try to weigh in the fact that these real estate assets have good cash on cash returns, or are they volatile, or what is market performance actually telling us? So starting at the bottom here is our D tier, luxury rentals and office spaces. Luxury has been the worst cash yielding, often below like 3%. And office is facing a historic vacancy rate and debt crisis. So right now they are actually the pretty clear underperformers. Moving on to C tier. This is where I'd actually put single family homes. Realistically, appreciation is the name of the game here, and that's what you're actually buying single family homes for and taxable write-offs. But the average cash flow here is weak, typically between $100 to $400 per door. So if we're going to stay in C class, I'd also put your duplexes, triplexes, and quadplexes. They're just like your single families, but they actually give you a little more padding because you get better cash flow here. And also, if a tenant moves out, you still have 2 or 3 other units covering down your mortgage, so it's not a larger bill you have to fork up. So slightly better. Next is B tier. This is where I would put your small multifamilies, let's say between 5 to 20 units. The returns here jump significantly, often 15% higher cash flow than your average quadplex, but yet the operational risk is still manageable for a dedicated operator. Moving on to A tier. This is actually where the powerhouse for cash flow machines exist. Starting at the lower end of A tier is actually going to be your apartment buildings. Think 50 plus units. They scale and they create great money, but the downfall here is that the funding most people have to secure in order to get these assets oftentimes compresses their average returns. So the best in A tier is actually mobile home parks. There's no contest. They consistently deliver the highest cash on cash returns in all of real estate, often 12% or more because of their unique business model. And finally, our one and only S tier winner is self-storage, with the highest average profit margins in the sector, typically over 50% according to industry benchmarks. And thanks to its low overhead, it makes it incredibly recession resilient. Not only to mention, you're not dealing with tenants, termites, and toilets. Yes, it's still a different business model that you have to learn and be good at, but the statistics speaks for themselves, and this is why I crown it the king. So that's my take on these assets. Which tiers are you building your portfolio in? Let me know in the comments below.